you fancy furbolgs. Welcome to Theatre of the Mind. Flayer does Daggerheart. I'm Jacob Machin. We're here with Michael Briganti.
Yeah, hi. That was very PG.
Brandon McEwan. Hercules Mayes.
That was the third F word he thought of.
Yeah, I
Danielle
was like,
Butlin.
oh, for a second there.
What did you think the fourth F word was going to be?
The most unhinged one.
Yeah.
One that we dare not go to.
Flirtatious.
Flirtatious. Yeah. You try thinking of F words that aren't rude. Go on. We'll wait. This is like Dora the Explorer. Shout out an F word that's not rude. Well done.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
You though. You. First of all, take your hand out of your pants. What was I watching? I was watching Game Grumps, and they were like, at one point, Aaron was just like, "Hey, Jason, stop touching your cock," and they laughed because they're like, there's going to be one Jason and hundreds of thousands of viewers who just absent. Yeah. There's going to be
Can you imagine? Be fucking terrifying.
yeah, freaking out. Yeah. It's like if they did that, but for like each like IP address, it was a different name. Like when they did the Clue movie, you remember the Clue movie? Mm-hmm. And when they put it out in cinemas, it had different endings for different cinemas.
Really?
An actual Clue movie?
You'd go to Scotiabank. Yeah, the actual Clue with Tim Curry. You'd go to Scotiabank and you'd watch, and it would be like the Butler did it, and then you'd go to like Fifth Avenue and someone else.
What?
So when you talk to each other, you go, everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Cool.
Yeah, they had like a different ending for each.
So then it
That's
forced
fun.
you to go see it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's really smart.
Yeah. What's the best in-cinema experience you've ever had? Ever. Not just recent. Ever.
It's hard to top Endgame. I saw Endgame like opening night, and it was just like
That just was a roller coaster.
I cried a couple times.
Yeah.
The theater was so happy and receptive. Like everything that happened, when Cap picks up the hammer, when he says
Yeah,
Avengers
that was
Assemble,
a
it was like
Wild
so
movie,
many
yeah.
chills.
I don't know. I got to go to a
Probably
press
that.
screening of Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
The first
cool.
one.
Yeah, the first one, the good one.
That theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to see it like
like
3
metal
days
theme. Only good
before
parts of the movie.
like the general public, so I got to go to a press screening because the local comic shop got a bunch of free tickets, but he wasn't gonna go. So my brother was in. He was like, "Do you want these?" So
Wonder Woman's like pretty solid too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah.
You see the thing where Pedro Pascal's like, after seeing myself in that movie, I'm never going to shave again. The second one, he's like, I look horrible.
Yeah, he
with
does
no
look like a
facial
villain
hair.
instead of like a sex icon a little bit.
Exactly, yeah.
Instead of an
But hey, that's the range he's got.
It's true.
Yeah, if shaving changes you from a villain to a sex icon, then yeah.
yeah, why do you think I keep the beard?
permanent sex icon.
What would be your best theater experience?
I was waiting for everyone else to go. I got a couple.
I reckon probably Les Mis.
Was everyone just singing?
No, it was just that it was like, because it was like the first time we'd heard like live recorded
Singing in the
singing
movie.
and music
Yeah.
in a movie, and it was like,
And seeing
It was
that
just
like
incredible.
Anne Hathaway shot on like the big screen too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I told everyone here, I think, about my experience with Les Mis when I broke up with my long-term
Yeah.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and then I went to the movie. Well, I was in another state, and Mom was like, "You like movies? Go watch a movie. It'll cheer you up." And I was like, "I love Hugh Jackman. I'll go watch Les Mis," and then just bawled my eyes out the whole time. Yeah, it's a great movie. Great movie. Yeah. I had a vivid one I have is I remember watching Collateral with Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise in the cinema, and just being like, "Oh, this is what I want to do
good
with my
fucking
life.
movie.
I want to do that acting and this sort of stuff." But then I think that, like, now that you've brought it up, I think Endgame was the most communal experience I've had with an audience before.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
that's
was-
why we do it,
It was a
right?
different experience.
It's-
Like that was an
it was-
event.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And even if you watch it like on, in your home, it's just
Yeah.
it's not the same experience.
No.
Like cultural touchstone.
Yeah.
The end of Infinity War. And
Yeah,
Endgame.
yeah.
Say what you will about Marvel and how they've handled their movies since, but that whole run from the first Iron Man
Can't take
up
that
to
away.
Endgame
From-
was pretty flawless.
Honestly, yeah. Hard to replicate.
Yeah.
I also saw Queer, the Luca Guadagnino film, at the New York Film Festival, and I was like third row, and they didn't announce it, but Luca and Daniel Craig and Drew Starkey all came on stage to like introduce the film,
Very nice.
and I was just like blown away because Daniel Craig and Luca were like
right in front of you.
so close to me.
there. Yeah.
And I might have been biased. I was like, I'm gonna love this movie, but I did, and it was just like such a crazy experience.
I had like proper like crying moments in 8th grade and Little Women as well, just because of that one shot.
Yeah.
Where they like telegraphed
Little Women
the sister
was-
dying.
Yeah.
And they like did the shot where she
Spoilers.
like wakes up, comes up down the stairs, walks in. The mum's there. The mum moves to the side, and the sick sister's there. And then she woke up, and I was already like, oh no. And then when she moved to the side, and her sister wasn't there. I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. Movies. Go watch movies in the cinemas.
Movies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Communal experience. Speaking of communal experiences, let's play some Daggerheart.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer Does Daggerheart, the TTRPG system made by Darrington Press and Critical Role. You're in for a seafaring, swashbuckling time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
When we last left off. Sorry, Hogan. You guys fried a bird and managed to converse with a bird via Jerry in order to tell them that you are not a threat. You're just trying to make your way through. And as you made your way up the mountain, you saw the Intrepid Jester getting harassed by Empire's guard ships in the surf as they moved south around Cravenstair. And as you made your way up the mountain, you found a little plateau. You stepped your way into a dark, dank little cave. And as you stepped your way into a dank cave, you
Oh my god, this cave is full of blunt and smoke.
yeah. You guys ended up chilling out, taking a short rest. You sent Jerry off, but more importantly,
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Can't be that much.
part of the game.
See, only 3, 4. That's fine.
He's gonna keep
It
it.
keeps going.
Full.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Every time.
I freak
You
myself
drop it, it
out because I
doesn't
know
count.
you guys are going
That
to be
should
like,
be a rule, you know. You should be afraid to put them in too.
home rule. You drop the fear tokens, they don't count. As we come back to this moment, you sending Jerry out. As you send Jerry out, you guys are here in the damp, dark cave in the middle of the Cravenstair Mountains, to the far east of the little island there, with your a couple of goals that you potentially have, finding the other pieces of the coin from both the Holy Hand and from a collector.
Julian Halifax.
There you go, Julian Halifax.
Right there.
Michael liked the name. From
Curious of the Eldritch.
Curios of the Eldritch.
Curios.
Yep. Think Cheerios.
Cheerios of the Eldritch. Cheerio.
Cheerio, Eldritch. I hand it over to you guys to see what you would like to do.
Let's go see Julian Halifax.
Excellent. We cut to Julian Halifax.
Well, first we need to make it out of this mountain range.
Yarr.
Should we wait for Jerry to come back, or should we try and meet him? There's only one way down. There's like branching paths.
So you found
There be many paths,
there be
but
many-
one clear one.
Exactly.
Ah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we found markings, right, of some activity.
Right. Well, we just head straight on, and hopefully Jerry comes back.
I'll be waiting for Jerry.
We can,
Then let's-
we can wait a few minutes for Jerry. There's no reason why we can't.
How tall is this cavern?
It ranges, like at its lowest, you see when it goes into little tunnels that it does come down to like 10 to 5 feet in some places. But at the most, like we described it as a Mines of Moria kind of cavern. Like it goes up hundreds of feet in some areas for sure.
We should probably also, when we get into the town or city, we should probably lay low. Try to attract at least amount of attention as possible, I think.
Try our best. Maybe get a little fishing boat over to the Shires. They don't really care what goes on in the Shires.
Is there something we be doing in the Shires, or just
Just laying low. I got a modest little place over there.
Ah, right.
We should probably see if we can handle the business while here as opposed to leaving right away, I think.
Aye.
maybe the Shires could be a good place to escape to, if the heat is too hot.
I like your thinking.
Right.
And we should find out if our friends went to Fort Storm
We
as
should
well.
also see if see what happened to the crew of the Intrepid Jester, if they got away or.
Go ahead and give me an instinct roll for Jerry.
What do I roll again? I have D8s, right?
No.
D12?
D12, yes.
Oh, it's been a while.
It has been a while. We have been playing with
Playing with
different
D6s, I
systems.
don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So 2 D12s, add Jerry's instinct, or your instinct, rather.
I like 2d8s though.
Ooh. Yay. That is... Let me just make sure there's no other things I'm meant to... Yes. That is... And I add them together? Yeah.
You add them together, you add the modifier, and
Hasn't been that long.
you tell me whether the fear or hope is higher.
That is a 18 with hope.
An 18 with hope. Okay, great.
Very good.
18 with hope. It takes maybe 10 or 15 minutes before Jerry comes back. You do hear on the way out, just like Jerry's, and you hear those other, and then Jerry go,
And
I don't know. I'm
You'll
just
turn
waiting.
to Herc to be like, what's Jerry's?
What does he say?
that's a different scene. I don't know.
Jerry goes out, comes back after about 10 minutes. You have been working on your communication with Jerry.
Uh-huh.
What do you...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Morse code. Jerry's been teaching me Morse code. I see.
Make a knowledge roll for me.
Okay. That is knowledge. Cool. That's 15 with fear.
15 with fear. Lovely. 15 with fear. You do come to understand that Jerry has let you know that the Intrepid Jester has been taken over. They have been arrested. And then it seems like their ship is getting towed back in the same direction you guys came down the eastern coast. Getting towed back probably up and around to Fort Storm. They have been arrested by the looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like they've been arrested. Been taken back to Fort Storm, it seems.
Well, we have to go there anyways.
Well, the other piece of the coin is there, so
Aye.
we can see if we can get our friends and the coin, make a grand old escape, maybe.
Intrepid Jester and Chester.
That's the name of the episode.
Oh, no.
Sure. That we break them out of. Maybe not this
They
one.
never appear in this episode at all. The Intrepid Jester and Chester.
This is such a great line.
Maybe perhaps we get a mode of transport.
Yes,
Another ship in Cravenstair.
I think before we stir the pot of a prison break or anything like that, we should visit Julian, see if we can acquire the other coin, and see what else we can find about any knowledge that's going on about the Withering or these coins around town.
Sounds a good plan to me. Right. We going?
We still waiting for Jerry, or is Jerry
Jerry's back.
Oh, he's back.
Let's
That
go.
was-
Do you need your eyes checked?
Well, I don't know if that was. It sounded
I just told you what Jerry said.
I thought you were listening or something.
What do you mean listening?
All right. Let's go.
Some cats have good hearing.
That's why it's hard to judge if it's like really close or really far.
Jerry just walks up beside you and like shoulder checks you, essentially.
You are
As a
big.
bird.
My goodness.
Excellent. I gather you're heading down that one tunnel that you scoped out, the one that goes
Yeah.
a little bit smaller than perhaps Annaloo would be.
Comfortable with.
Yeah.
Gotta lube up Annaloo.
Annaloo.
Some oil around.
Title of the episode.
Lube up Annaloo. As you make your way
Annaloo's lube.
Oh no.
Analube. Patent pending.
There it is.
There we
We got there,
go.
we got there.
Merchandise.
took a little bit of time, but we got there in the end. You make your way towards this little crevice tunnel. Might be a little bit of a squeeze for you. You're about You're 6 or something foot.
Well, if I can fit my head through it, I can fit my whole body through
Do you
it.
want to try to fit
That's
your head through it?
That's how cats work.
The whiskers can go through?
Do you want to fit your head through?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Kaelen, you pop your head through. You pop your head through. Yeah, it's easy enough for you to fit through. Analu's the only one that's really going to have too much trouble here. How are you guys proceeding through this tunnel? As previously described, it's one of those ones where you have to like arch your back and breathe out and squeeze through and then breathe back in again.
I mean, Jerry being Jerry. I'm not Jerry. I mean, Jerry's fine.
Yeah, Jerry's going to be
Jerry's
totally fine.
Pete is also pretty fine.
Yeah.
Being of the smaller persuasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just going to be careful with his peg leg not to get it stuck.
I mean, at this point, if we need to do a group check, we could do a group check if someone's helming it in order to help Analu through, but I'd love to know...
Yeah, Jerry will helm.
Jerry will helm?
No, I mean, Jerry will be at the start of the group is what I mean.
Right, but are we doing a group check? Would you like to do a group check where one person helms and everyone else buffs or debuffs, or would you like to just try and make your way through
What
individually?
kind of check is it?
It would probably be a finesse check.
Yeah. I'll helm it.
Okay, so we're going to
No
do
one else wants to.
a group finesse check. So basically, you're each going to make a finesse roll, and you're going to either add one or take one from Pegleg Pete's final roll. So you hold off there, Pete. Everyone else, just a reaction roll.
10.
10? Okay.
11.
Oh, no, sorry, 13.
13? Okay.
8.
8. 13?
13.
11?
Yeah.
8. So you're going to have -1 to this roll.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Don't forget that microphone.
Sorry, guys. So that's -1, so a 6
With
with fear.
6 with fear. Beautiful. Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
So you start to make your way through. As you make your way through, what's our marching order? Jerry first, followed by
Followed by Pete.
Pete.
Lucky will go last.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and push Analu from behind.
Probably go in front of Analu.
Yeah.
Sandwich
So
Analu.
here's what happens.
Pull
You
and
two
push and
with
pull.
Jerry moving through. You move through
Yeah,
for
by the
about 10 or
horns.
15 minutes, and it
So
gets
there's
more and more
little
kind of
one.
squeezy, and the rock gets hard and kind of sharp, and you start to see little veins of like moss kind of growing on the inside here. It is pitch black, and it takes you guys a little bit of a moment before you realize Analu's no longer behind you. You look back in the darkness. You are there with Analu, Winnie the Pooh style, half stuck through part of the crack in the cavern there in pitch black darkness. Analu, you feel a panic start to rise in your chest, and as you breathe and sort of hyperventilate, your body kind of starts to swell. You're there, Lucky.
Are you just taking a break or?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
That echoes through to you guys there.
Okay.
Pete, I think we
Okay.
might be...
Don't worry.
Might have to wait or double back at least.
As you hear I'm stuck, called out as that noise echoes through. You hear I'm stuck, it kind of echoes past you. And then down in the direction you're heading, you hear just like...
Fool of a toque.
Oh, that's not good.
From further up from us?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We cut back to,
Maybe I can funnel some water in front of you, beside you, create a little bit of a barrier between you and the rock.
I don't quite.
I think it's worth a shot.
You can try, just don't drown me.
Analu, take a stress for me.
Okay. Is there any moisture in this tunnel?
There's plenty of moisture in the tunnel. How much stress have you got? I thought you wiped your stress. Yeah, I was going to say.
I color coordinated them for a reason.
There is definitely moisture in this tunnel. Not nearly as much water as there was originally, but there's definitely like moisture, as in the essence of wetness in this tunnel.
Yeah.
Essence of wetness.
I want to see if I can.
That's the next line in Ode to Dilf.
Yeah, control the water to kind of like create a little bit of a barrier between Analu's skin and the rock.
You want to lube up Analu?
Yeah, even if it's just kind of like vibrating
Okay.
and jiggling Analu a little bit.
Do me a favor. Go ahead
She's
and
mostly muscle.
make a muscle jiggles. Don't worry about that. Go ahead and make a spellcasting check. So that would be whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah, instinct.
Instinct. So give me an instinct roll. And then if your water effect adds anything to this, you're welcome to do that. I think it adds +3 to damage and +2 to the roll. Or
Yeah, can I spend a hope to gain a +2 to the roll?
absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. 17 with hope.
Nice. Go ahead and grab a hope. Analu, you start to kind of shift and kind of pop through. And you pop out there. As you pop out there, you all hear this pop. This, and once again, down in the direction you're heading in, you hear.
Did I upset your stomach a little bit?
No, that's not me. That's something.
Analu, Pete. Oh, I can't shout behind us. Are you okay? Are you out?
What?
I'm right here.
Not Pete. Analu.
I'm okay.
She's fine.
Right, we should be quiet.
Is this very like?
You're essentially in a tunnel that is like about 5'5", about 5'5" high, so you're kind of having to kind of scrounge your way
Analu's
through
like,
it.
fucking
All the way hunched down, and then it comes out into openings, but it's not a carved path. So it does at times go from being like this to like turning over, so you have to like shimmy your way through. It doesn't seem to be getting any tighter, but it doesn't seem to be getting any looser at this point. You're all essentially moving at half speed.
And like visually.
Do you have anything that does dark vision?
No.
Then
So
you have
is it pitch black? It's
pitch
dark.
black, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Kaelen will pull out a torch.
Even exist in this
Yeah,
game?
I
You
had
have to drink
a dark
and-
vision potion.
There's potions and stuff, yeah.
Oh.
So you guys are working in pitch black darkness right now. For all you know, there could be something right there.
Yeah. Kaelen's gonna pull out a torch
It's like
and a
an-
fire jar and dip the torch in the fire jar and
That's smart.
As you light
light up.
a flame in an enclosed space, you know you've got limited time as smoke kind of fills and oxygen is being burnt up. You light the torch and you look and it just flickers and you can see Analu and Lucky like behind you making their way. In front of you, you just see nothing for a moment and then just something kind of peeks its head out and you see like an eye reflecting. And for a second, you're like, ah! And Jerry goes, ah! And kind of nods his head as if to say this way. Jerry just ahead of you.
This way.
There we go.
Come with me if you want to live. Again.
You don't see anything, but you do hear once again that.
What do you think? Should we go? Jerry seems undisturbed by.
Hurt us now, so we'll be fucked if we meet it retreating. So
I think we need to get out of this tunnel.
right,
I would
onward.
like to get out of the tunnel as soon as possible.
Okay.
Pete's gonna
Wander on
keep
forward.
going after
Kaelen will go
Jerry.
with sword drawn,
Sword drawn in a. I'll say with a torch and sword.
dagger drawn.
You're gonna need to you're gonna need a hand free
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have one dagger out.
and no torch.
Can I? Like this?
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah. Okay, I'll hold the dagger in my mouth.
You're gonna need because
Zorro.
it's
I'll hold the
it's on
dagger in
the
my mouth.
side,
I'll hold the
you're gonna
dagger
have
in
to,
my
like,
mouth. Okay, I'll do that.
Can I open
Just to
my,
have it
my
ready.
box of many goods and see?
I believe you've done that today.
Oh, yeah, I think I did when we got in
we have
the
to wait for a
tunnel.
long rest. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can after your long rest. Absolutely. Would be very handy. As you make your way through torchlight flickering, let me ask you this: are you trying to move slowly, or are you just trying to move carefully so that you don't hurt yourselves?
Carefully. Pete's moving carefully.
Okay.
Yeah, probably carefully, but with a not so slow. I wouldn't say slow, but
Okay.
like
But you're not stealthing.
No,
No, we have a
I
torch
think
lit.
haste is probably.
They've
our,
heard us.
Okay. You hustle forward. I'm going to get one more group finesse check.
Okay.
If someone else would like to helm, that's fine. Or if you want... excellent. Okay.
Kaelen,
Finesse is my dump stat.
I have finesse, but
And this is I
You're-
go
you're-
+2.
you're a cat.
I also have a +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cat and monkey.
You're in front.
Let Cat
Yeah.
take... Yeah, let Cat
Yeah,
take the
yeah,
reins. Yeah. Excellent.
Monkey.
So everyone except Michael are going to roll their reaction rolls. Finesse.
And
19.
19. Great. Success.
21.
Success. That's +2.
6.
6 -1. So +1 to
+1.
whatever else you've got there.
Sorry, 18. to add my finesse.
Oh yeah, that would have been 8 on my end.
+1, right?
+1.
16 with fear.
16 with fear. Okay, 16 is enough. 16 is enough for you to push through. And as you push through, you come out into a high up kind of divot in an enormous cavern. And as you hold your torch out, there is just fungus and moss all over. As far as you can see, fungus and moss collected all over the top of this cavern and the side. You can't see the bottom. It goes down a little too far unless you drop your torch down.
Is this a steep drop?
It is a steep drop, but you can see that there are like vines of fungus and kind of almost like tendril-like vines of fungus and moss that you might be able to mycelium. You might be able to pull yourself down. It would certainly aid in a climb down.
Is it like a 90 degree like?
I'd say it's like 92 degrees.
Interesting.
93. Negative 93.
So we could slide.
Yeah. It's not a negative incline. It's
And that's the only way forward.
and as you're there, you hear that. But you hear it from the entire bottom of this cavern. Just
Mushrooms talking?
Are you sure we went the right way?
I think it's the only way
Aye.
we can go. Should I, and Kaelen will kind of hold the torch over the edge. Are we curious to see what's down there?
I feel like dropping a flame on something unseen might be a declaration of war.
We can just do
Curiosity
just
getting the
a
better of
coin.
me.
Flip the coin down.
The coin?
A coin.
The coin.
Yeah, the coin. That
Okay.
I don't have that coin.
Or a rock,
You-
something
you
that's
wanna
not a
flip
value.
coin down there.
Yeah, because this game, single coins don't fucking matter. We got infinite single coins.
Okay. It doesn't make a ting 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 ting. It makes like a exactly as it hits the bottom.
Oi, what the fuck was that?
And you just hear like a little echo of like that kind of starts where the coin hit and then echoes out a little bit.
How long did it take to hit the bottom?
Not long at all. It kind of left the torchlight and fell for maybe a second or two later, and then
Right, not so deep, but I think there's just local denizens that are grouped down there.
Should we be standing here? Are we like standing on them? Or
you're not on any. I'll tell you if you stand on any moss or fungus.
oh God.
Well, maybe we should just
You'll know.
introduce
Oh,
ourselves.
God.
Right? Just, you know.
Say that we're just passing through. We mean
Right.
No harm.
You know, they haven't attacked us or anything, so seems fairly amicable so far.
Could be friendly.
Right.
How do we begin that dialogue? We just shout out to them?
Right. Hello!
Hello.
All right, that's just me back. We're just traveling through. We're meaning no harm and all that. We're just traveling.
You hear this weird kind of
Oh, there's a sort of
right
different
under you.
sound.
A big old cluster of fungus and spores come up from the bottom there. Do me a favor. Roll a. This is going to be a presence reaction roll.
Okay.
Presence reaction.
Interesting. All of us?
Yeah, everyone, including Jerry.
What is going on with my
9.
9 is a fail.
10.
Is a fail.
9.
Is a fail.
6 for me.
Is a
and
fail.
Come on, Jerry. Be the
then
hero.
14 for Jerry.
Jerry saves.
Hell yeah.
The rest of you,
Oh, great. The bird's going to be our
spores
freaking...
attached to the interior of
Blech.
your nostrils down,
Yuck,
all the way
yuck,
down
yuck,
into
yuck,
your lungs.
yuck.
as blood, as you like exhale, inhale, exhale, and you pump oxygen into your bloodstream's infected with this. It instantly goes up through into your brains, and as it hits your brains,
I mean,
you
it
hear,
might just be trying to talk to us.
"Hello, strangers."
Fucking that voice. Sorry.
Which voice?
Hey there,
The
neighbor.
wispy asses.
Oh, I didn't have wispy S's, but I can if you want me to.
Might as well.
Hi guys,
Oh no.
welcome to the infirmary.
The infirmary. Is
That's
this-
like a healing place. No. Yes.
Indeed, a healing place for those forgotten by the Empire,
Right.
for those shunned, moved, pushed away from their isles.
Is everyone hearing this voice?
Yes. That's
I don't know. What's your voice saying?
It wants to heal me.
Right. Yeah, that's. Oh,
It's not.
all right.
Step down, where we can see you.
Oh, can we make not perceive instinct? Would it be instinct?
It
Could
would be
be-
instinct.
Yeah.
Remember, with every roll, you run the risk of
That's true.
a failure with fear.
It's already a pretty full jar. That's a lot of jelly beans in that
Don't let
jar.
that stop you from rolling, but do remember that it's
Yeah.
not.
Jelly
beans
This is
in
where
that jar.
Daggerheart gets you out of the habit of being like, I'm gonna roll for that. I'm gonna roll for that, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh no,
Yeah.
something will happen. Here.
Yeah.
Gotta be purposeful.
Okay, well, I'll do. Does the? Is it uncomfortable? This spores inside. Does it feel like
Feels
it's
kind of nice.
Feels kind of nice. Okay.
Mhm.
Does
Okay, I
Jerry
think he'll
seem
ride with that.
alarmed in any way?
Jerry's just looking at you guys, waiting to see what's gonna happen. You guys haven't really.
We're talking, I think, in our heads, Jerry.
Could I use my built different?
Sorry, go ahead.
Could I use my built different experience?
Your built different experience
Built
in order to do what?
Like, I don't know if I have blood or lungs or oxygen, and like I usually have a voice in my head. So
Mhm.
can I like detect any maliciousness or
Do
like?
you have a hope to spend on your? Is built different an
Yeah.
experience?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you want to burn a hope, you can go ahead and make an instinct roll and add your experience to it.
Okay.
Remember that someone can help if they want to, which will give you even more. This will be like resisting it or just interpreting it.
Yeah.
Since you have a voice in your head and also you're not fully human.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or
An antivirus scan.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Searching for malware. Make a malware roll. So plus your instinct, plus your extra.
14
14.
with fear.
14 with fear. Thank you so much. With fear, you do not detect maliciousness here. You know what maliciousness is. Like, you've got it in you.
Yeah.
This does not feel like that. It feels creepy as fuck, but it does not feel malicious or quote-unquote evil. Not that you've experienced too much of that either way, but I think in your limited experience, this definitely doesn't feel comfortable, but it's not. You don't sense immediate danger.
Maybe this is a good voice.
Well, yes. I mean, they seem to be, helping those, as they say, forgotten by the Empire, outcasted by them.
Right, and I mean, they were able to, have us inhale something if they wanted us to be dead or just eat us. They could have controlled our brains or.
We wish not to
Right.
eat you or
Well, that's
control
glad.
your
That's
brains.
I'm glad. Right.
Shall we make our way down?
Right.
Okay, well,
hospitality and all
Should
that.
we just climb down?
Mi
Or
casa, su casa.
Oh, no, that's.
Sure. Is there a path down? What's the best
You
way?
don't want to step on any of your friends or
Step-
squish anybody.
Step on me, king. And the mycelium kind of the vines that go down kind
Oh,
of open
God.
up
I don't
like
know.
almost like grippy things.
Ah.
And as they open up, you're able to kind of put a foot on them and they kind of catch and hold your foot. And then as you kind of pull it out, there's a little bit of resistance and pull it out.
That's
Like
interesting.
Velcro almost.
I'm not
Same with
entirely.
your
I don't
hand.
entirely hate
It
it.
kind of like, as you place your hand on the mycelium vine, it kind of goes and and grabs your hand, and you're like, and then it pulls off again.
I don't. This makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Feels like a friend.
That doesn't seem to. It's not too bad for me so far. This is. We'll see, but I'll climb down.
Guys, I like
Yeah.
this.
As you climb your way down, torch out, you climb.
Try and keep the torch away from.
Yeah, absolutely. You climb down a haze of spores, perpetual spores, just hanging in the air as you drop into this cavern filled with like a jungle of spores, of mushrooms, of fungus. And as you drop into them, you detect movement, like there's almost like trees swaying, and it takes you a moment to notice that there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bodies here, frozen in place. You watch as they blink really slowly. They seem alive, but they have fungus and stuff growing all over them, and they're kind of moving as the fungus moves with them. And as you hear the voice, you watch as all the eyes kind of flicker towards you, and their mouths open. And you hear this weird strangled breath coming from these humanoids that are alive.
I like this.
And you hear, welcome to the infirmary. Are you afflicted with the withering as well?
Oh, no. Wait, you've heard of the withering?
We take care of those withered, left alone by the Empire. They end up here, either washed up or by choice. And we heal them.
How do you heal them?
Annalou, is this how you heal people?
Nope, not quite how I heal people.
You start to move through. Nothing reaches for you. Nothing grabs for you. You're in a forest of humanoids that are just, their eyes are just following you as you move. And you can see signs of like blackened and like red veins and things coming out, that the mycelium seem to be kind of crawling up and into.
Will we seek to hopefully put a stop to the withering and a stop to more outcasts of the Empire afflicted by the withering? Can you aid us in this task?
You hear, and you hear that voice in your head once more say, we can help heal. There are those here that have experienced the withering, that know where it is from. Please wait. And you hear from like a distant corner, like, and you hear,
Kaelen's gonna pull like a sash off and just kind of wrap
okay.
his mouth and.
We have released one of our patients for you to talk to.
Right. Oh, thank you.
Are you doing okay over there?
Help!
Pete's gonna.
Yeah, I'll go
Over
closer
there.
as well.
As you guys rush through, you move through maybe like 5 minutes of fungal jungle. As you make your way
Fungal
through
jungle, that's the name.
the fungal. You know what the name of the episode's going to be? That's the name. As you make your way through the fungal jungle, you make your way towards this kind of crying, kind of weeping, and you basically see, Stellan Skarsgård, Bootstrap Bill, partially fungal, partially humanoid there. Part of the ship, part of the crew. That was what Homduk was originally. It was just a Stellan Skarsgård impression the whole time. Yeah. As you stumble on over to him, he looks up at you. You see a gnomish individual. Looks to be quite old, but you can see that he's kind of pale. He doesn't look undead. He just looks malnourished, like in stasis, like the Matrix when they're in the pods before they're kind of pulled out. And as you look upon this individual, he's there. You can see he's still partially tethered to his weird kind of tree post that he was at. A little bit Pierre Rubish. But as he kind of stumbles down, he looks up and he says,
I'm not freeing this one.
please, I swear it won't change the entire events of the campaign.
Not freeing this one. No one can say where it is.
He looks up and he says, what's going on?
Do you know where you are?
I was on Parvar. And then I got sick, and they made me walk out onto the ice.
Onto the ice.
Onto the ice, yes.
And then...
I remember falling through the ice and then nothing. And
Right.
That's quite far from here.
Do you know
That's what they say. Far. It's really far.
Do you know what year it is?
That's the name of the... What?
Do you know what year it is?
Yes. And he basically tells you, like, it would be around 2 years, 3 years, like, before now.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
That was my thought.
So, you said you got sick.
Yes. Sorry, I was checking my notes.
Um,
I was... Yes, I was. Yes.
right.
You just have to double check that.
Right.
I got sick.
What kind of sick?
I was working on the star, and they made me pull it apart to check that the mechanism for opening the doorway was working, and it flashed, and Mr. Essex kind of shook his head and said, "Another one," and I was taken by the little Jawa creatures and kind of taken over and brought to the edge of Parfar and told to walk under threat of death. Star.
What star?
Sky transported arcane rocket.
Right. A rocket. And the door flashed.
Yes.
And then you got sick.
Yes.
Were you doing magic?
Yes, we were all working on the star, on the attempt at the doorway for Mr. Essex.
The door, like a door on the ship. Rocket.
He just spoke about it as a doorway.
A doorway.
A door.
Like a
I don't know.
metaphysical door.
I don't
or
know.
a
All I know
literal
about
door.
doors is that people come and people go from them. Things come and go from them.
Right.
Timeline-wise, when would the withering have been like started to become like mainstream talk?
Probably like in the last like 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
We were working as hard as we could. He got a bunch of us from Thoxac, and well, some of us rebelled, some of us ran away, and some of us just put our heads down and worked for the sake of our families there. He said it was for the good of the Empire, so we did what we could. And the mycelium grabs him and pulls him back in, covers his mouth. As it covers his mouth, you hear that voice again say, "He needs to rest. Healing is a long process."
Yeah.
How long?
We have not yet had a healed patient. However, some of the first to come here, to be brought here, are looking good. They still have traces of the withering. We can stop it, slow it down, feed on it. But we do not think we can heal it. This is a safe haven, a sanatorium for those
Right.
afflicted.
Could we talk to one of the ones who came here first? Hello.
You head across there. You see a dwarven woman. She looks incredible, almost fully fungal at this point, a full fungus at this point, almost a full mushroom person. And as she kind of stumbles out, she looks up and says, "What? Has it worked?
Has what worked?
The star.
Right.
If it works, he'll free our families. He'll free Thoxac from the pirates."
So you were working on the star.
Aye, yes, the star.
What would happen if it worked?
He said it would something to do with a doorway.
Doorway into another world, into a...
I don't know. I know that he came and got us. Grand Vizier Droon decreed it. He and Essex are tight.
What's your name? remember.
We are the infirmary.
Very well.
Do you know what? Do you know what year it is?
It says about 5 years earlier than you expected.
5 years earlier. Well, the first.
Okay.
Pull back in. The fungal network, the mycelium, says, we hold all their consciousness, all their memories here until they are well enough to go back out.
Right.
What does the infirmary want from us?
The infirmary felt you there. The infirmary wants only to heal. Are you afflicted with the withering? And
I don't think we need healing.
little
No, we're-
cordyceps start to like.
No.
None of us are sick. We're
We're not.
passing through.
No.
I do have a question. Maybe you and
you may
your
not
collective
be aware you're sick.
No, we've been
We've
tested.
been tested. Don't worry.
recently.
Pete's gonna hold up a little leaf, one of the tea leaf
It
things.
is gonna grab the leaf if you let it.
Oh, I need this. You can taste it, but you can't take it.
What do you do? Cordyceps are coming for that leaf.
It might be able to help the.
It might be able to like read it. Okay, you can have it.
Grabs it. Leslacky's going, no, no, no. And it grabs it and holds it in its little cordyceps fist. And you feel, you watch as it kind of pulsates back into the network, over the network.
If you could just show us the exit.
Before that, maybe you have dealt with you have a lot of patients here. If I show you this, does this ring any bells in your collective consciousness? Something to do with this star thingy?
No. I think Lucky's gonna while this is going on, just start slowly urging people towards the other side of the room.
It comes out to grab a hold of the coin.
Do not let it eat that.
I'm holding on to the coin.
It grabs the coin, and the cordyceps roll up your arm.
That's fine.
Slowly.
That's
and
fine.
over the course of the conversation, they're just going to slowly trace up, and they're making their way towards.
Yeah.
Ah.
Kaelen's letting it. It's fine.
As this is happening,
Personal space.
Ken turns he winks. You got it.
you hear an echoing of voices, like they're cracking out of their mice, and you hear them kind of echo and say, a message from our brethren, a message for the pirates. Complete the coin. The message is important.
Right.
How many pirates do we think are down here?
Probably a lot. They're the outcasts from the Empire.
But pirates tend not to be too magical.
Who said the withering was actually magical?
Well, it afflicts those who.
Says the
Looking around,
Empire.
the majority of the creatures here are dwarven and gnomish, with occasional humanoids and some dracona. It's almost impossible to tell, but by their clothing, they seem to be worker class. You may notice the odd pirate or two here, definitely. But as you're making your way back, as they kind of swallow, as they kind of you have your hand on the coin, as they hold the coin, you hear a couple of voices say, where are we? The Silver. The Silver is with Fort Storm. Dex, Captain Dex. And you hear, Julian Halifax, Curios of the Eldritch, the Bronze. As that's happening, that cordyceps is moving towards your ear, Kaelen. What would you like to do? We cannot let you leave until we know you are safe, that you don't need quarantine. And all of it starts to move towards you guys as you're and it's like, no.
I think Kaelen is pretty confident that he doesn't have the withering.
How confident are you?
I'm feeling pretty good.
So you let a cordyceps
I'm gonna satisfy its. I'm gonna.
It slides into your ear. You feel it going deeper and deeper, like a Q-tip. Apologies. You feel it kind of just pierce the eardrum at the lowest point and crawl in further and further. You feel like push its way.
His grip tightens on like the
push
No,
through.
we got team hate this over here.
Following some sort
Team
of
fucking hate this over
man.
here.
some sort of
curiosity killed the cat.
some sort of nerve, and as it pierces through as gently as possible, you feel it start to latch around your cerebellum, your brainstem there. And as that happens, what are you guys doing as these quadriceps come towards you guys?
No,
It's not doing that to me.
yeah, look, why don't you have a blood sample? Pete's gonna just be like, there you go, test that.
You drip it, and you watch as this part of it just opens up like a little. You ever watch Dragon Ball Z when Cell kind of sucks people up with his tail? It just goes, and your drips go, and it swallows in there. What are you guys doing?
I'll take out a dagger and like just shave off a piece of my arm. Throw that out.
Yeah, I'll do a little.
As all that happens, you get a
full
flash.
experience.
Yeah. You get a flash of 100 or so people's different memories and thoughts. You get a flash of an icy landscape, something huge and winged, screeching overhead. A burst of ice. You get a flash of a tall, attractive gentleman with kind of swept back hair with like golden red eye, like golden sclera and red iris. Is sclera the white part? Yep. Sclera's the white part, yeah. Golden sclera, red iris, black slits, a wide, malevolent grin, pale skin. You see him quite muscular in almost like robes, like pre-steel robes. You see a flash of these strange hooded, almost like a mix between Jawa and plague doctors, like this weird hooked masks, and these creatures kind of hobbling through in this corridor, and you look in and you see just dozens of people strapped to gurneys, getting kind of blood and things taken. You get a flash of what looks to be a veritable army of individuals that have kind of masks on, or like helmets on that cover everything but their lower jaw, and their lower jaw looks identical to each other. You see them marching up. You get a flash of what looks to be some sort of swirling black ball that's kind of like crackling with this black energy that's then put inside a core of some sort and then slotted together into some sort of what looks to be an arcane rocket of sorts, but it does not seem to have a propulsion. You see it attached to a harness that's meant to be used for a much larger creature. You hear the screech of that winged creature once more, and you come out, and it pops back out, and you watch as everything settles. And you hear, "You are not yet afflicted with the withering. You may leave."
Right, thanks. Good to know.
You watch as...
Kaelen still has the coin.
Yeah, you
Okay.
still have the coin. You watch as there is a glow above, like a green glow above one of the mycelium is just kind of
Little
glowing,
exit.
like an exit sign.
Right. We'll come back and let you know if we find any cure,
Do
information.
not let the Empire know of this place.
Oh no, we
No
won't.
secret is safe with us.
And everything kind of goes quiet, and you watch as the spores settle. You kind of and spores come out of your mouth and settle, and you're back in the silence of a very, very big, not quite gravesite, but hospital.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The spores and like mycelium are
Everything's
gone.
settled. The mycelium's still there, but the spores in the air have settled.
Mm.
Yeah, and the glowing has kind of gone down. It's just your torch now.
So see, Pete seems like a little bit sad that like that kind of comforting, connected presence is gone. Just like, oh, it's quiet.
What do you say we get out of this damp cave?
Yep.
Kaelen's kind of like shaking.
Right.
You trek on out of here. As you trek on out of here, it is another, hour of quite just what the fuck kind of travel that takes you to what looks to be a another opening. And as you step out into the opening, a little bit of overcast kind of weather as you step out on the other side of the mountains, looking out to Cravenstair. You see a forest below you that stretches out to a singular road that seems to stretch from the north of Ireland to the south of the island. As you look just beyond that, you see the enormous city of Cravenstair with the castle in the center, Cravenstair Castle. You can see to the south, the left-hand side, you see the road makes its way all the way down towards the southern dock area there, where you see a lot of modest little domiciles and a lighthouse. To the right, you follow the mountain range around, and you see another lighthouse lower down on the mountains that then leads to the northern docks where Fort Storm and Cravenstair would be connected. You see those docks are incredibly busy, a lot of creatures, a lot of work there, and you see that where Cravenstair sits, to the northern side of it, you see the slums that are ever growing, where the impoverished find themselves, where they can't get any work and they have to live in little tin sheds and shacks and in the mud, scrounging for whatever they can from the docks there. And you are here in Cravenstair. What you don't see is beyond the city, the 1,000-mile beach, which is where all the rich people live. Their manor houses, they're basically plantation homes, for lack of a better term, down in that area. And as you look, you can see far off in the distance the swirling cloud that would be far days or so sail beyond Cravenstair. And I hand it over to you guys on the edge, in the middle of a mountain, on the edge of a cliff, looking down, looking left, looking right.
How's everyone feeling? Do we need a quick breather, or?
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
I could sit for a bit.
Yeah, we could take a quick, just sort of enjoy the view.
Aye.
I could, if any of you are curious,
Yeah.
I think I've gotten quite a bit of information over this short rest.
Yeah. Short rest in which you can clear more stuff or basically gain 2 hope each if you're, or almost 4 hope each if you wanted to.
I'm going to clear stress and HP.
Great.
I am also going to clear stress.
Yeah.
and
So
HP.
while you're all doing that,
Is it one or the other?
you get two things you can do. You've got a long rest thing you can do if you want to. Yeah. D4 plus your tier, which is tier 2.
How do you gain hope on a short rest?
You just do. You tell me what you do. Again, narrate how you get rid of stress, gain hit points, or all that sort of stuff. What gives you hope? What gives your character hope? Or if you're joining in with someone else, you get 2 hope each rather than 1 hope each.
Yeah, I'll help Lucky out.
Yeah. What do you guys do to invoke hope in each other? Sorry, we'll come back to you, Michael. After that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we should just meditate a bit. Just kind of sit. I'm just gonna be still. And are we in grass?
No, you're
On the
you're
rock still?
On the rock. Yeah. You can go down to the forest if you want. It'll take another half hour or so to kind of slide your way down the mountain. But yeah, at this point you're still on rock.
Yeah. Pete's just gonna sit next to Lucky
Drag that
with
microphone a little closer to your
Oh,
face.
he's just gonna sit next to Lucky. Sorry,
I can
negotiating the
put my
couch
arm out like a
space.
branch and Pete can
Yeah.
With his tail.
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah, with Jerry, just
Sure. Nice. Excellent. So gain 2 hope each.
rolling on me.
You just do one thing on a short rest?
You do 2.
Oh, you do 2.
Yeah. So if you want to gain hope with someone else, you can get 4 hope, or
I think I'll clear my stress.
clear your stress. Yeah. So 1d4 plus 2. But if you've got 3 or more, 3 or less, it's going to clear it all.
I just had the 1.
Yeah. Nice. Excellent.
Kaelen will tend to his wounds, clear some HP, and clear some stress while doing that. And he'll get into what he saw with
Yes.
with the black swirling black ball. So I think this star thing is. I'll explain everything he saw in detail, so you all are known. But I think this star thing is this weapon that they are developing. And
Buddy.
You just drool all over you.
Yeah, he's just drooling.
Oh, baby boy.
You okay, buddy?
You had so much space over here.
now he's in
Maybe.
between 2 people.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, this it was a swirling black ball. It's arcane magic thingy, and I think this star thing is some sort of this rocket that they were this rocket thingy was some sort of weapon, and delivery system was this flying beast, I think, with straps, and I think whatever this weapon is, it's delivered by some flying monstrosity, and I think maybe the withering even. I think the withering was developed in the creation of this weapon, perhaps. 'Cause
Right.
it seems everyone who was afflicted in that infirmary
That makes
were
sense.
starting working on that weapon.
Do you think this weapon will be dropped on the pirates?
It could be what they tell the public, or what they tell the people of the Empire, that it is for the pirates, but it could be something for entirely secretive.
Do you think the withering is the purpose, or is it a side effect?
I think the withering is a side effect, perhaps. But I think these coins will give us more answers, and the other coin is with some Captain Dex
Right.
at the prison, at the Fort Storm.
Right. Well, Cravenstair, then Fort Storm. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. You're
That's
making your
all the
way.
information, right?
Can you repair armor on a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d4 plus your tier.
You have to wait to long rest to swap out spells, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can
what
spend
tier
a
are we?
stress. And
What's stress equal to?
yeah, so if you've got a card you want to grab out of your vault, you have to spend the stress equal to the one you want to pull out, or card you want to pull out.
Did I see my vault?
So
I don't think we currently have anything.
so yeah, so what you've got there is all you've got, and then when you level up,
okay,
you can
okay,
delete
okay.
a card and you can
Yeah,
swap out
okay,
a
that's
card.
what I was
yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. So what you've got there is what you've got there, and then once you start to build up more cards, you then able to
Then you put
stock
them
up.
in your vault,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So next level up, you can grab
Oh, yeah.
another card, and then
Sweet.
potentially another card on top of that. Yeah. Excellent. You guys are making your way down. You going through the forest along the mountainside to the northern docks, or directly to Cravenstair? What's your plan?
I think slums might be the most inconspicuous point of entry.
Conspicuous or
Inconspicuous.
inconspicuous? Right, right. That makes
What's the difference?
Conspicuous would be kind of
like obvious,
sketchy,
noticeable.
obvious, noticeable. Inconspicuous would be the opposite of that. Yes.
Not noticeable.
Yes.
Right.
Or at least less noticeable.
Inconspicuous.
Because this Julian Halifax, they're probably gonna be in the nicer area of town.
I just worry entering a town, if there's any guards posted up, they might be less so in the impoverished side of things.
Well, I mean, I've got and he roots through his bag and like pulls out his library card again. It's like, I've got my library card, so
That work for all of us?
we got a
I am
reason why
technic-
we'd
I
be
am
wandering
technically
around
a
town.
Cravenstair citizen.
Right. Take you to see the great
Sort of
library.
Like
It's a great
sort of
library.
like I got like a
Well,
long-term,
I've never been here, so
like long-term sort of permanent resident status here.
where do you want to go?
I think as long as, however we enter the city, it doesn't look like we're coming in from the wilds.
So we want to be obvious?
Well, it doesn't really matter whether we're obvious or not obvious, as long as we're not like, oh, they just came from the mountains. Are there?
I think we just go for a walk. We try not to bring too much attention to ourselves.
Right.
Folks tend to mind their own business.
Mm-hmm.
Guards a little less so, but
When
That's
we
what I'm
people
saying.
tend to-
What if we enter where there's least amount of guards?
when we told the Empire we were traitors, it worked before.
Yes, but it doesn't always work. Maybe we were lucky that day.
You or me? Where was I?
Of sorts.
You were there. You were there.
Well done. What's the plan? How are you heading in?
I think just down the mountain path into the outskirts of the slums, make our way through the slums.
You take a good, hour or so to get yourself down the mountain and around the outside of the forest to the docks on your right-hand side, busy working away, and the slums just on the other side. You see a long, well-kept road between the forest and the slums, and you see that the slums extend for hundreds and hundreds of feet before they meet a huge city wall that kind of moves around. The slums literally dwarfed by the wall there that cuts off some shade and stuff. Yeah, other side of the wall. As you make your way out of the forest, not too many glances towards you. Everyone's too busy doing their thing, and you're able to kind of walk in a southerly direction from the north of the island after making your way around to the north of the island, making your way down. Slums to your right. As you walk past the slums, they seem perpetually kind of muddy and icky, and as you look in, you see that there are a number of Empire's Guard in like the black and red uniform, usually leathers and studded leathers, some of them wearing armor, but that's usually saved for the ships. And as you walk on through, you see that there are Empire's Guard kind of in pairs walking down the rows of the slums, kind of like kicking stuff away from people and kind of harassing people there. But you see as soon as they move on that the slums go back to their slightly chaotic business, and you indeed see a couple of like orphan children running around and also people running to the wall there, and you see them disappear behind some stalls that are pressed up against the wall. You gather they might have an entrance themselves there. As you look, you see that the wall continues down along that north to south road, and halfway down you see a huge archway, giant portcullis, and guards out front that seem to be just talking to every person that enters the city. Welcome to Cravenstair. Can I take your order?
Jerry, go see if you can find us a crack in the wall.
What did you say? A what in the wall?
Pete just like freezes and is like,
It took
goes into like flashback stories.
You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself this time.
You're leaving me behind, Pete. You're leaving me behind.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
In the wall.
Make an instinct roll for me for Jerry as you're hyperventilating.
As that happens, Kaelen's probably gonna ask around to some beggars to be like, if there's ask around to see if there's any ways in without like the main gates.
Okay,
like any
That's a
secret ways
crit.
in.
Crit.
go.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and take a hope clear of stress.
I got
Jerry.
full hope and no stress. So
I would have
good.
given you a stress for that Kraken. I probably should every time just give you a
Cool.
stress for that Kraken.
Yeah,
Just wiped
yeah.
away again. Yeah, great. Excellent. Jerry flies on off there. Comes back very, very quickly. As Jerry comes back to you quickly, Jerry lets you know that there are a number of cracks in the wall that seem to be where the beggars head into the market, the Twilight Market district, to the northern end there. How pickpockets get in and out and that sort of thing. And as you speak to one of the beggars, they look at you and they go,
"Well, you don't look like quite a rich-looking fella there. You could probably make your way in through the front gates, right?"
I'd just rather avoid imperial attention.
Well, you need to cover yourself in mud, and you need to crawl through one of the gaps here. Each of the vendors take a little bit of whatever you come back with, so that's kind of the price you pay for access to the city here.
Fair enough.
Yes. Do you want me to cover you in mud?
I can cover myself.
Would you like a mud bath?
No, but for your troubles, then I'll give him a coin.
The mud is optional.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
and he scurries off there. Jerry lets you know that there are 3 or 4 of these along the enormous wall, but there seems to be one that is kind of unprotected. Pardon?
Analu-sized?
Well, there's one that is
Yeah.
Analu-sized, but it's protected by what look to be like a gaggle of like orphan kids that are just like, "Fuck you, give me coins," sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's the biggest hole, but it's also the most quote unquote protected. A lot of the other
Right.
ones are behind some of the vendors that are just kind of push their tent flap aside and let people in. So,
Yeah.
We could pose as merchants, go through the front door. I could pretend to be
Right.
not alive.
I mean, if
I mean, that's a great idea, except we don't have any goods to sell.
if
I could be the goods.
Right.
automatons are.
I'm a
sorta-
nice looking
I mean, you're very nice.
statue.
You are very nice, but the problem is that that might be a little bit conspicuous.
Conspicuous.
We want to be in,
Trying to be
Want to be
conspicuous.
not out conspicuous.
Well, Jerry tells me there's a few different gaps
Yes.
in the wall.
I think if we play nice with some of the merchants or the
Right.
The
Well, the
troublemakers,
biggest,
the little
yeah,
orphans,
the
yes.
biggest one seems to be around that group there.
If I may, I can probably just enter.
Oh, right. You've got ID. Yes, that's true. Right. So maybe one of the ones that's less guarded.
Yeah,
By-
you can get into sort of one of the more smaller ones that. Believe me, those kids, they seem cute. They will bleed you dry.
we all have to survive somehow.
Because it's they got like a whole racket going. Like you start with one, you feel bad for the one kid, so you give them one coin, and then another one shows up, and you give another one, and then suddenly there's like 20 of them around you, and then you can't give them any more coins, and they like start trying to. It's quite a problem. They're one of the top gangs in the slums.
You know them as the Bleeding Gulls.
The
Bleeding gulls.
Amazing. Right. Well, Annaloo, then, okay. I suppose we'll go through.
Okay. Annaloo and old Pete heading for the main door. You guys heading for some sort of
Just follow me, Pete.
secret
Lucky.
crevice.
Yeah, probably like a merchant.
Yeah, you step up to. I mean, by merchant, I mean like they've got old stale
Yeah.
bread that's partially caked in mud that they're kind of selling, and they look up and they say,
What would you like? Would you like a sourdough? We have rye with mud, rye without mud, but much more expensive.
I
Get
think
the sourdough. It's not like actual sourdough. It's just soured dough.
we're just not gonna get. I think my friend
We have
and
a
I are
starter
just-
for a sourdough.
We're not in the market
Scoby
for
for some,
food. Thank you. You are so. Yes, you're such a good salesman.
If you're
But
into
I think we're just
kombucha.
looking for pass through
kind of looks at
through
you.
the walls.
You're not Empire guards, are you? You have to tell me if I ask.
I can assure you, friend, we're not Empire.
Go ahead and make a presence roll.
15 with hope.
15 with hope. Go ahead and take a hope. It looks at you and says,
Well, whatever you bring back, make sure you bring back something for me, okay?
What was your name, friend?
My name is Thalen.
Thalen.
Don't
My
like
name's Kaelen.
Oh, my son's name's Jalen.
Ah, something in the ends. Huh?
very fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome.
For your troubles. Coin.
Another coin.
I like this coin system.
You hand a
Makes it
coin.
feel nice.
You shimmy on through. You guys make your way around to the front gate where you see the Empire's guard there, kind of arms folded, spears, little metal hats with
Just too
spikes
much
on them.
fear for my liking to pass through the
We were,
guards.
we were just talking about
Yeah.
it.
Like how much is in there?
As
we were just
you
muttering.
as you step up, one of the guards holds a hand up and says,
All right, name, identification before you head in.
Right.
Hello. You're from the Shires.
Yeah,
What are you doing in Cravenstair?
just getting some supplies before I head back home to work.
Okay, what supplies? What shops are you thinking you're entering?
Some groceries, maybe. I don't know, maybe something nice. It's been a long time. Maybe some nice lotions and maybe a new scarf.
Okay, where have you traveled in the last year?
In the last year, it's been Pavoa, brief stop in in Ilya, and then came back to Cravenstair.
Okay. Have you had any of the following symptoms?
and kind of shows you a tablet that has, bleeding eyes, black
No.
gums.
No.
You can just click no
No.
to all if you want.
No, too all.
There we go. Thank you. That's it. Yourself?
Right. Peter.
This is a library
Peter
card.
Weatherington.
I'm sorry, who?
Peter Weatherington.
Peter Weatherington.
Right. Yes. Like it says there.
Right. This is a library card.
Right.
Do you have any proof of residency or anything like that?
Right. That's my proof of,
You live in the library?
I don't live in the library. On the back, it's got my address on the back.
What address does it have?
It has like 23 High Top Lane.
Which island?
Oh, which island? The Shires.
The Shires.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Looks
But
at.
it is for the library here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of your visit?
Oh, well, we're traveling together.
Right, so groceries as well.
Right, groceries. Sure. And also, I want to go to the library. I always go. She goes grocery shopping. I go to the library. You know how it is.
He may be small in stature, but he eats quite a lot of food.
Right. Okay. I'm going to gloss over the mechanics of this relationship. Have you experienced any of these symptoms?
No.
You can click no to all.
He's reading them all.
Right. Well, let me just make sure I read them all. Right. Okay. Yeah. No to all. Let's pick up the book.
The tablet away.
Enjoy your stay at Cravenstair. The curfew is sundown.
Right. Sundown.
Okay.
Is that sundown like the sun is gone? Like we don't see it anymore? Or is it when it starts to hit the horizon? What's your?
As soon as the sun hits the horizon, you want to get moving. As soon as the sun disappears from the horizon, you're going to get arrested.
Right. Gotcha. That's
If you
very
don't want to
clear.
spend the
Thank
night
you.
in Fort Storm or days in Fort Storm, then get yourself inside.
Right. Thank you.
Withering's a nasty thing. All right, thank you. In you go.
You guys step into Cravenstair. As you step into Cravenstair, you're met with a jumble of the northern edge being this huge kind of market bazaar. What's it fucking called? The Twilight Market. The Twilight Market on the northern edge there. The Gilded Ward to the south. There is the Scholar's Roost and the Iron Quarter, which is the merchants and kind of blacksmiths and stuff like that. And as you step on in, you, Kaelen, and Lucky are kind of moving through all these lesser stalls, kind of getting bumped into individuals. It's very fucking busy as soon as you get in there. You guys, as you step on in, you see a huge set of stairs about 120 feet in that go straight up to a castle that's almost like right at the front there, and then you're able to filter around the sides. You do see that there seems to be some sort of makeshift tent down to the southern edge where the towards the Gilded Ward, a huge medical tent, like a makeshift hospital that seems to be there, and you see people walking in and getting tested for something and then walking out.
It's all too real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaelen
5 years ago, you say?
Oh no.
will be looking over the tops of people just to see if he can spot Anna Lou going through the crowd.
I'll say you spot Analu pretty
Kinda
easily.
like-
A lot of people spot Analu. Like, this is quite a homogenized kind of homogenized. Is that the right word? Yeah, homogenized kind of group here, and you stand out quite a lot as you're kind of making your way through. And I reunite you guys as you pass by fishmongers and kind of people in the streets, and as you guys reunite together. I haven't taken a fear token out of there just yet, so it's all good. As you step on in, I hand it over to you guys to see what you want to do.
Bless you.
Everyone turns and looks at you, Lucky.
It's just
People in the streets as well. I'm gonna spend a fear token.
Why not? You got him.
Now you've now got like a whole bunch of people looking, and they now kind of whisper and then kind of walk away from you guys there. Sorry, Brandon.
What are they looking at?
Well,
People are just a little on edge of.
you ever need to
any-
clear a room? Just
Whenever I try and suppress some thoughts, I get a little stuffy.
right. Right. A little bit muddy. Should probably wash up.
You know. Just puff of the course. You have to kind of squeeze through that wall, but
It was quite muddy.
should we go straight to? You think Curios of Eldritch?
I mean, that might be the sort of the best course to take. Otherwise, on the way out, we will need to stop for some groceries. I have not been at my little place in a while. I do need groceries.
Right. And I want to get a library book out.
Okay.
So we do grocery shopping and library first, or are we going to the?
I don't want to carry a book around the whole day.
Yeah, we don't want to carry those around.
The cliffhanger of the episode is
Yeah.
going to be what book does Pete get? At the library?
Get
So
the
you-
perishables last, I think.
You
Yeah.
head
Produce.
to,
Yeah, probably ask around where the. Do you know where the Eldritch?
Do I know where the Eldritch?
You would know where Curios of the Eldritch is. It's around the Gilded Ward. So like as you get past the castle to the south and back around to where it's kind of more rich, you would see the huge townhouses and things. And in that area, the shops there are a lot more extravagant, away from the slums. And then it goes into like beautiful properties. So right on the edge of there is a whole line of like beautiful kind of rich shops, like the Golden Needle, which is a high-end tailor. But more specifically, yes, the what else we got? At the Spire. But more specifically, yes, Curios of the Eldritch, which is, as you kind of approach it, a classic haunted house vibe to it. It stands out as a more gothic, like fits more so in like Barovia than in this world here. And as you look upon it, you can see that there are people kind of coming and going. There's a little A-frame out front that says, get your fortunes, stuff like that here. And as you approach, you see what looks to be a I'm trying to think what species they would be. Would they be Furbolg? They look like a golden retriever.
Oh.
They look like a golden retriever in like a suit of armor that doesn't quite fit them. They look to have like a cape with them as well, like a child's drawn a dog superhero. And he's
on all fours or on two?
No, on two legs. He's there. He's got like a pocketbook or something under his arm, and as he's holding onto it, you just see him standing out front of Curios of the Eldritch, and his tail's just going.
Oh my god!
We'll approach.
Julian?
He turns, and as he turns, his head kind of goes. Huh? And he has that floppy kind of look, and he says, "Hi. No, I'm not Julian. I'm waiting to get into the Curios of the Eldritch. I'm Sir Lexington Barkdigley Heartwarmer III.
I'm not right.
Pleased to meet you,
Sir Lexington.
Sir Lexington Barkdigley Heartwarmer III.
Sir
Do you go by that whole thing the whole time?
I
every
would
time?
prefer if you called me Sir Lexington Barkdigley Heartwarmer III.
Critically hard. Well, Sir Lexington Barkley had
Well met, stranger.
Why are you waiting? Is there a lineup to get in, or is it just one at a time?
I'm waiting to see the man himself.
Oh, is it an appointment you need with this Julian?
Yes, he tells your future. You're welcome to go in and take a look around, but you must wait so that your aura doesn't affect the place.
Oh, well, how do you know when your aura is not affecting?
Oh, you don't. He does.
He does.
He kind of points up to a window, and you see like a curtain, and there's like a guy standing there. You can see that he is like Strahd-esque, but like Strahd with like what do you call it? Widow's Peak and but thinning, so like
Yeah.
a little bit of a paunch. Like he was a Dracula cosplayer and then like he got a little too old for it. Or like a Austin Powers impersonator that's just kind of not quite right. And as he looks,
almost a
you watch
vampire.
him just kind of like reach to the side, and as he reaches to the side, the curtains go and close without him touching them.
Right.
Oh, I can't wait to go in there. I really can't wait to go in there.
But you can't wait for a lot of things.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But we can go in there. That's fine.
Yeah, of course. Just if you're getting your fortune told, you should stay out because you don't want your aura to affect the place.
Right. But our aura won't affect the place.
Oh,
for
no,
your
sir, not indeed. No,
fortune.
no.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, right.
Have you
Good to
Have you
meet
gotten your fortune told before?
Oh,
Is this the
many
first-
times. Many times. I want to see if it's changed this week.
Well, very well. Well, good luck with your aura.
Good luck with your adventures.
Very well. Very well. Shall we?
Stay, boy.
Ding, ding, ding.
Can't you say that?
What? I think it worked.
He's staying.
Oh my god.
See, he's cute. Can I give him a treat? Do I?
Oh
What do you
my
wanna give him?
God.
I don't know if I have like.
Stick.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If I have like a little branch off of me, can I like break off a little branch?
Yeah.
And just like wave it in front of his face and see what he does.
Oh, I really shouldn't, but I've been very good.
There. Like, we'll hold your place in line.
Thank you. As Sir Lexington Barkdigley Heartwarmer III
Heartwarmer.
darts away there.
There were two other ones before him.
Lexington Barkdigley Heartwarmer the Third.
Barkdigley.
Yes.
All right.
You step on in. As you step on in, you hear, "Welcome to Curios of the Eldritch," and you hear, and as like smoke fills the room, you hear.
This is the man behind the curtain.
And as it kind of drops down, you see.
I love that there's shit magic in a world where there's actual magic.
Not everyone has actual
Julian
magic,
Halifax
I guess,
standing there, looking at you.
Out of breath.
Oh my goodness, where did you come from?
That from the ether. Please enjoy my curios, enjoy my haunted treasures, my cursed wares. And if you wish to have your fortune told, I recommend you step outside. Remember.
So we met one of your returning customers, it seems.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yes, who would that be?
Lexington
Barkdigley Heartwarmer the Third.
Ah, yes, I know the very man himself, yes. Well,
We all say that
it's
collectively.
it's actually time for me to bring him in. Oh. Well, I guess I'll
He'll be
take the next
back.
customer,
He's
I guess.
just taking a little breather.
He says, make yourselves at home, but beware. Each item in this house is cursed in some way. Do not be fooled by their beauty and by their magics.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Oh. Scary. Very scary.
Pete's
Be
gonna
careful.
sort of
And
turn
you
around and
head
start
off.
looking at
If
shit.
you've ever been to like Ripley's Believe It or Not, that's basically what it is. You're walking through like cabinets and things, and like there looks to be like a dining table where there's like bodies of creatures set up there, skeletons of things. You see that like there's a glass like cloche over the whole table that's protecting little bits and pieces, and you look on and you say the haunted fork of Arafax and shit like that. As you're walking around, there are other individuals here that are just walking together. Just
Let's
some,
go down that plot line.
Just
I
some,
know, I'm still thinking about it. Like, did it float? Did it, like, what, did he die? And it's like, his spirit didn't before?
as you make
Did
your
it kill him?
as you make your way through, as you make your way through, you see there's a coin machine. You know, you put a coin in and it flattens it and all that sort of shit there. You see other individuals around. You see like a Dracona couple. You see a humanoid couple. And you see that there is a very dodgy looking individual. No taller than you, Pete, a little more rotund, kind of barrel chested. He's got like a little bit of a hood on, and he just seems to be like looking at a couple of fins, and then every now and then he kind of glances, kind of looks away. Like he's definitely looking to see if someone's watching him. As he turns, you catch a glimpse of a black kind of mouth and nose, and like black eyebrows, brown eyes, and like a soft kind of brown fur with little ears. You see a pug humanoid there, and as you get closer, you just hear.
Just breathe from your mouth, for God's sake.
I am breathing from my mouth.
And kind of moves away a little bit.
They're meant to be nasal breathers.
Is this one of those situations where we should, like you said, not say what we want right away?
Yes, I think just let's peruse around, see what there is, and then
We're all about family.
keep an eye out for any coins. Though. Yeah, Kaelen's gonna peruse
Kaelen
around
and I are
and
just gonna walk around the.
see if there's anything that's like doesn't look like total junk.
Go ahead. Make react. These are going to be reaction rolls. They're not going to brew up anything. But make either instinct or a knowledge roll.
Like to make it instinct roll.
Yeah. Reaction rolls doesn't.
18. With
18.
Or sorry, just 18.
Yeah,
12.
nice. 18 and 12. Excellent. You make your way around. As you make your way around, you get through to the bathroom. And as you get to the bathroom, there is a a figure on the toilet, and you see that there's like a red rope around the bathroom area, like this is a staged kind of thing, and you just like see a plaque that says John Nottingham sat on his cursed toilet unaware that it would take his soul, and then you just hear and then it kind of, that's it. That's the whole fucking thing.
If you wait long enough, it happens again.
Exactly. Yeah. You lucky made your way around.
Do they call this magic?
What was that?
Quiet.
Oh.
It doesn't look real.
It's a little touristy, I must admit, but
You make your way
apparently got hands on a coin, so
upstairs to one of the bedrooms where there's like a doll sitting on the bed, like a real creepy looking doll sitting on the bed, again roped off by red rope. As you're there with the doll in this room, you look at the countertop and there is a glass case, and in the glass case you see bits of jewelry, rings, stuff like that, and you spot this sliver of silver bronze coin.
bronze. Yes.
Sliver of bronze coin. There is no inscription for it. It's just kind of sitting there amongst all this other jewelry that is like the necklace of Paola, and things like that. And as you kind of step on in here, you watch as that pug individual kind of moves past the door and kind of pops his head in, kind of looks into the jewelry kind of part there and goes,
Enjoying yourselves.
Yes, are you?
Doesn't seem like a real genuine magic, but, you know.
Are you after magic items?
Who's asking?
Well, anyone who comes into the Curios of Eldritch must be looking for something either curious or eldritch in nature.
I assume you're doing the same.
You should check out the toilet.
Really?
Very cursed, apparently.
Okay.
and kind of heads downstairs. You hear.
God damn it.
You're able to let everyone know, Lucky, that this is the stuff in this case looks genuine. Jerry instantly flies into you there.
Hey. Oh, you? Oh, it's just you.
That looks kind of like a coin.
It looks like the coin.
No, I guess the moral question is, Kaelen kind of looks around if there's any like staff around, or is Julian around?
Doesn't appear to be any staff. No sign of Julian. You hear downstairs, "Oh, Mr. Julian." Wrong voice. "Oh, Mr. Julian, I'm so glad you could take me." "Oh, please step up." And kind of you hear your friend Buckdigley getting brought up for his check.
I have a question. I have this companion case. Can it only put living creatures in it?
Companion case, I believe it can be.
It's like a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Companion case can fit a small animal companion. It's immune to all damage and harmful effects. I'd say you can put anything in there that will make it immune to damage and harmful effects.
Interesting.
When I say small animal companion, Jerry would fit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Pete would fit, but yeah, anything Jerry or small.
So like 2.5 feet or small.
Yeah. How big is this glass box?
Oh, the glass box is like this kind of.
Oh, like a
bomb,
shelf.
Kind of
Yeah.
Does it look like there's like an access point, like a lock?
Make a knowledge roll for me. Let's investigate this thing.
Just becomes Blaze in the dark.
That is a 12 with hope.
Go ahead and take a hope.
I'm full on hope.
Okay, you don't see any way to get in there.
Well, if I'm being honest, I think that Julian doesn't really have too much impressive magical items, so maybe the coin might be a little cheaper than we anticipate.
Are things for sale, or is this a museum? It's kind of hard to tell.
I think anything is for sale or for trade.
Do we take it or buy it?
I think we try our honest to try to buy it first. Then if he doesn't cooperate, maybe later.
Maybe revisit, yes.
As much as like he sort of seems like a faux sham magician, I feel like he might be hiding some like actual magical potential somewhere. You don't collect all these trinkets without stumbling across something.
Yeah.
You hear downstairs some sort of Jesus, and you hear you hear
Iggy Rapasso, you scoundrel, get out of my place immediately, and the pug scurries on out, kind of burnt and singed. You watch as he kind of waves the air, and he says, "I'm so sorry, I've been having trouble with the security of this place. I've put up a bunch of arcane and mechanical kind of means, but people still try to steal. I've been looking for some way to reinforce it all, but please, do not worry. That rascal Iggy Rapasso is
Isn't it Iggy Rapasso?
yes. That scoundrel Iggy Rapasso is a well-known thief in these areas, and he's yet to best me." And he starts to kind of you watch as Bark Digley, Sir Lexington Bark Digley, Heartwarmer III, is like up top in the attic, just looking down, like arms folded, waiting for Julian Halifax to come back up. And Halifax kind of goes into the room where all the smoke's coming from, and you hear him muttering arcane words and then he walks past you and says, "So sorry, please enjoy the place.
We had
Your
one-
aura is... Yes,
we had
sorry.
a quick question.
Yes.
What would it take for us to potentially purchase one of these items?
Oh, an extraordinary amount of money.
Could you walk us through some of these beautiful items? And
I can walk you through them after I've dealt with my dear friend's aura upstairs."
Right.
I would just keep an extra eye out for that Iggy Rapasso. He was eyeing this coin pretty
Oh, really?
pretty in-depthly, so he might
Pete's
be
gonna
back
just, like,
for that.
Gently, like.
which is
Not
weird
to
because it's just a piece of bronze. I mean,
Oh, it's not just any piece of bronze. It is carved by gnomes and dwarves alike. It's a part 1 of 3, and I've been itching to get my hands on the other 2 parts.
I'm sure it's very protected from Iggy. I'm sure if Iggy tried to steal it, he would...
Everything here is protected from
Okay,
Iggy.
perfect. good to know. Iggy Rapasso. That's my favorite name ever for some reason. I don't know.
more than Sir Lexington Bark Digley,
Honestly,
Heartwarmer III. Excellent. He heads back upstairs, and I leave it to you guys for the last few minutes of our game to figure out what it is you want to do and how you want to go about this.
I have arcane sense in my class feature, and I can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range. Is anything like screaming magic at me in here?
The case is screaming magic. There are the coin definitely rings and jewelry in the case that scream magic. The windows and the doors seem to scream magic. That doll on the bed is screaming magic. You see that as you make your way through the room, not the guy in the toilet, but the toilet itself is screaming magic. You see that fork is screaming magic. There are definite bits and pieces that are screaming magic.
Items are real.
So it all is magic. I see.
It is, yeah.
Just
You
poor
detect
presentation.
a bunch of arcane defenses here that you're not sure if they're just up while the public's here. They might be down overnight. You're not sure.
That doll is following me with her eyes. I don't like the look of it.
Maybe she's like you.
Could be.
She could be, sentient, but pretending in front of other folks. Maybe go say hi.
Hello? Are you the eyes of your master as well?
Doll just stares at you. And then
You're
it
more
blinks.
than
I was gonna
And
say.
blink.
You are more than that.
It blinks again.
I think we need to free her.
Really?
I mean, is she like a nice doll or one of those scary ones?
She's a little scary, but when
What
she's
is-
on her own.
Is there a plaque that describes what she is?
No plaque at all.
Annabelle.
Can you walk?
Does not blink. Does not move.
Can I try and
you ask. She doesn't
push
want to
her
talk to
over?
me.
Yeah. You reach out, and as you reach out, she grabs your finger. She grabs your finger. That's where we're gonna have to leave out.
You gonna leave him on that?
Yep.
Shit.
Come back after our mid-season break.
Spend all that fear. Oh god.
How do I start this off? Oh, I need a
Ancestry.
A species.
Furbog.
Furbog. Hey, you fuckable fan.